Changes are on the horizon for the Greater Sacramento area in 2025. And whether you live here already or are thinking about moving to the area, you're going to want to hear about these. These updates could impact the way you live, the way you work, and trust me, some of them are going to surprise you. So let's jump into today's content and make sure you stick around for the fifth item, because that's going to have a big impact on property values and availability. Let's get into it. Hey, thanks for stopping by our channel, Greater Sacramento Living. My name is Jake DeRosa, team leader of the DeRosa Real Estate team, and we've helped so many people buy and sell real estate. I'm a resident of 48 years here, as well as a broker of 22. And if you feel that what we're providing you and talking about is creating value, we would be honored if you subscribed, set alerts for our channel, and checked out our upcoming video. So the first thing I want to get in today is the fact that the Sacramento area is now going to be playing temporary host to the Oakland A's. This is super exciting. I'm a little bit torn simply because I'm a huge Giants fan. My favorite player growing up was Will Clark. So, however, I am excited for what it potentially could do for the area. One of the things it's going to hit on is an increased traffic flow for local businesses, from hotels to restaurants, to shops and the waterfront area down there. So I think it's going to be really good there. In addition, it's going to create a lot more jobs down there. We're going to have people that can accommodate the traffic. So we're going to have to increase the staff there at the stadium. Another cool thing is they're actually currently doing upgrades to the Rivercat Stadium now to be able to accommodate the Oakland A's and a professional baseball team. So all in all, a lot of positive things that are going to be happening here. So on the flip side of it, probably increased traffic, so people aren't going to love that. Who knows what's going to happen with the ticket prices and all those things. Now, one thing that I am actually really excited for is this is going to have impact on the Sacramento area's ability to support a major league team. Now, we already have the Sacramento Kings. In fact, when they moved from Arco downtown, that was a huge step up for the city of Sacramento. And now having a major league baseball team that could definitely put us back on the map to put in the bids for other major league teams, whether it's football, baseball, whatever that looks like. I think it has a big impact. We'll kind of have to see how that plays out, but that's one of your first changes coming here in 2025. You can go to the website, purchase tickets. Should be pretty exciting, should be pretty fun. I mean, baseball is a great sport to go watch. So the second thing that's coming to Sacramento, big changes coming, is another event. We're having the X Games. Sacramento's going to play host to the X Games from 2025 through 2027. This is huge simply because it's an international sports event. So you're going to have people and competitors from all over the world traveling here, as well as the rest of the United States. So that should be pretty interesting, because that's going to show the rest of the world that Sacramento, again, can house and can support that type of event. And obviously, depending on how things play out, how the event goes, how we're received, that will also have an impact. But I think that's super exciting that those two events, those two, a team, as well as a huge event like the X Games is coming here. And I think it actually plays well for the future to show that Sacramento, because growing up here, we were referred to as, quote, Cowtown. And so kind of progressing from a smaller Cowtown city into a bigger major city, that's been very interesting to watch. And some people have different thoughts on it. I'm kind of excited to see us grow a little bit. So those are two big things. So the next change I want to talk about is the Capital Southeast Corridor. So this should be really interesting. It is a stretch of 34 miles that's going to connect Elk Grove to the Highway 50 in El Dorado Hills. So rather than having to take that 50 and 99, you're now going to just have a straight shot from either Elk Grove to EDH or from El Dorado Hills to Elk Grove. So that first phase is expected to be complete in 2025. Total completion and what that looks like, they're estimating 2030. So it's going to be a while, but at least they're getting that thing off the ground. Another thing happening up in El Dorado Hills is there's a Costco going in off of Silva Valley Parkway. So the Costco is a 40-acre unit, and it scrapped the plans previously of a 300-unit apartment building. So some new developments coming out there. So you're thinking about relocating to the Greater Sacramento area. Well, I've got just the thing for you. Our team has actually taken the time to create the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research. And I've linked it down below from top employers, best hospitals, best schools, and a ton of other things that you need to know before making the move. The best part about this guide is it's 100% free. That's right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment. Hope this helps. So another thing that's happening is all the way out in West Sacramento. It's called the Yarborough Project. That was actually delayed for 16 years. It's a 3,000 home plan community, and it includes parks, trails, an 18-hole golf course. So it looks like they're going to be picking that back up with construction starting as soon as in 2025. Another big project that's actually getting started in 2025 is out Placer County, the Placer One development, which is a 2,200 acre facility, which includes businesses, housing, all kinds of things. So you'll start getting that and start seeing that get kicked off as well. Now for the question of the day, where are you from? I want to know who's listening, who's watching. Would love for you to leave your answer in the comments below. I want to hear what you have to say. Also, if you have any questions or thoughts, you can leave those in the comments too. Even better, just shoot me a text, call, or email me. My information should pop up below. As promised, the final and fifth one I'm going to talk about today is going to have the biggest impact on property values as well as property availability, and that is the new ADU laws coming out. So there's 3 that are taking effect January 1st. The first one is SB 1211. Go check that one out. And basically what this does is this allows and takes the number of units that you could have on the property from 2 to 8. So essentially 4 timesing the amount of ADU units you could have on your property. So that's a huge one. Next one is AB 976. What this does is this takes away the owner-occupied requirements of the primary for your ADU. So you could have an investment property and not live there and actually put on several ADUs onto that property. So another huge one, AB 1033, which actually allows for homeowners to sell their ADU unit property and sell it as a separate unit. So it becomes condominium unit. So those 3 are going to have probably the biggest impact on this real estate. And we'll see how developers, investors, homeowners do what they do with those things. I mean, if you could put multiple ADUs, turn that into investment. It'll also be interesting to see if people start doing it in, single family neighborhoods. I mean, that'd be kind of weird to have a home with, 6 ADUs on it. That becomes a rental. We'll see how it plays out. It's similar to last year. We had a lot of ADU developments and you haven't seen much change, but that could really impact your value of your house. If you have a great home in a great area, let's say, for instance, you have a house in Folsom with a big lot, you decide to put an ADU on there, that could significantly increase the value of your home. In addition to that, what's interesting and really nice about that is if you put an ADU on a house in a great area, you'll actually be getting that ADU unit pretty or significantly cheaper than if you were to purchase a smaller home in, say, that same area. So should be interesting to see how that plays out. Guys, it's Jake. And as much as I love making these videos, there's one thing I love more, and that's helping families and people from across the U.S. make the move here to the Greater Sacramento area. I've helped countless families make that move. So whether you're coming out next week, this week, next month, or even next year, don't hesitate to reach out. My contact information is right here on the screen and linked in the description in case you missed the on-screen pop-up. I look forward to helping you and your family move out to the Greater Sacramento area. Cheers. Hey, thanks for tuning in. Keep an eye out for our next video. Any questions, drop them in the comments below. We love answering questions. We love educating. So cheers. Have a great day.